Hi Earth Signs, this is Paulette from Water Chariot Tarot, and I'm going to be doing your second half of February general read. I'm going to go ahead and jump into your message. And so your main message is raindrops. Take a chance on them. So what's coming in, or what's happening overall, is that you're going to be getting a chance of something brand new. If it's not something brand new, maybe it's something that's being revived and it's coming back in. And it's up to you whether you're going to trust the situation and take it and deal with it. It also has to do with going through some things in life, either at work or situations like friends, family, lovers, and being disappointed and hurt. And it puts you in a place where emotionally you just withdrew and you stayed within your own emotional walls, and you weren't taking out time to be open anymore. You weren't putting yourself out there anymore, emotionally, and so you just weren't trusting anything that would come in any shape or form, and so you closed yourself off. But there's going to be something happening where you eventually are going to figure out whether you can trust something or not and put yourself forward towards that situation. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and jump into the energy that's coming in towards you, which is potion. Remember to practice self-love. And so what is happening right now is that with everything that's going on around you in your life, personally, even outside of that, you have gotten to the place where maybe you haven't been giving yourself self-love. You haven't been practicing it at all, and you haven't been going out or doing anything for yourself because you just been probably stuck in the mundane of everything, being a parent or doing too much at work or just helping out others. You tend to put yourself last. And so right now the energy that's coming in towards you, that's being offered to you, is to put yourself first. Okay, show yourself some love. Get out there, find some kind of peace of mind, find something that brings you joy and brings you happiness and brings you everything that you need to make you feel loved on your own, not through somebody else, but on your own. So this is what's coming in for the tarot to clarify potion. And so yeah, Page of Wands is finding the brand new thing that brings back your passion about yourself. What makes you excited, what makes you happy, what is ideas out there that you can create that brings back the passion into your life, and brings everything that you need to make you happy. So once you start doing that self-love, you can start bringing in something brand new into your life. The second thing is that came out is the Four of Wands. So once you start practicing the self-love, you'll be able to celebrate and enjoy people around you, including friends and families. And if you're in a relationship, you'll be able to enjoy the marriage or the person that you're dealing with. Things will be a lot easier if you start doing things for yourself and loving on yourself again. Things will kind of get back to where they need to be. And of course, there's going to be a lot of communication. You're probably going to be getting out, talking to your friends again, going out. Maybe with whoever you're with, it's going to be more passionate communication. There's just going to be a lot of good things coming in once you start doing that self-love, okay? So Spirit is telling you to go ahead and take that time to do this for yourself, okay? Now, the action that's coming in is expectations. Don't seek anyone else's approval. So something's going on here where you feel like you need to pull back because either your family members, your job, somebody specific, even a group of people, there's like just too many people who have specific expectations of you. They expect for you to talk a certain way, be a certain way. They expect for you to help them all the time, dig them out of holes. They expect for you to give them financially. They expect for so much from you. But the thing is that none of those things have to be you all the time. You have your own expectations for yourself. You know that there's like a limit to how much you can give, how much you can do for other people. But at the same time, we don't need to change who we are to make somebody else happy. And if this is a work situation, they're probably placing you in a position where they expect for you to work extra hours, knowing that you have a family that you got to take care of. Or they expect for you to do somebody else's job, even though that's not the requirement for what your job is. If it has to do with outside relationships or personal relationships, they're just wanting something specific from you that you know that that's not who you are, or that's not something that you can give. And so they set up this expectation. And so maybe you're feeling like you need to please people around you, and feel this expectations for everybody else. So what's coming in for you for tarot is the Six of Pentacles. So yeah, look at, it's a person who's giving to other people. If you notice those people on the bottom, they have their hands sticking out, but do they have anything to give to her? No. The main person who's giving is the person who is standing, and the person who's down up below there, those two people, they are needing something from you. These are people, I mean, this could be financial too. So maybe there's somebody who's expecting for you to always carry the load, to always give to them. And they're expecting for you to have an equal give and take with them at all times. And there are moments where you know, it's okay for you to say, you know what, this paycheck, I think I want to use it for such and such. I'm always giving. I'm always, you know, doing this half of mine. It's a possible that I can at least take out this much to do this and this and that. And maybe a person is saying, no, I need you to do such and such with your money. And I need you to equally give to this and this and that. But maybe they're not always giving the way in the same quantity that you are, and they're always expecting for you to overgive and them to always have their hands out. Okay, I mean, it may not even be just finances. It could be of your time, your presence, just pulling so much from you. People expect for you to give to them all the time in some shape or form. They also expect for you to always be in the Ace of Wands. They always want you to come in with something fresh and brand new, with always being creative and having amazing ideas. If this is a work situation, they want you to give to them all the time, but also come in with something brand new to help the company move forward, or add on to the company that's going to help them out financially in some shape or form. But they're wanting for you to always come in passionate, always ready to take on the day. They just want you to always be peppy. And you know, we're human. We're not always going to be operating in this type of, you know, Ace of Wands position. Okay, so here's the King of Swords. They want you to give. They want you to come in passionate. Give, always bring something brand new to the table, but they're also wanting you to also be emotionalist about the situation. They want you to, you know, still be strong, be able to think for yourself, to do for yourself, you know, to be tough on your own. Maybe they're not coming through and giving you everything that you need. You know, emotionally, they're not giving you what you need. They're expecting for you to be all these things, but where are they? Where are all these people? Like, they have all these expectations. They want you to be strong. They want you to think for them. They want you to always come to give them advice. They will always want you to come in strong. If you have to fight for things, if you have to cut things off, it's like they want you to do so much for them. But that's not who you really are. They're just putting too much pressure on you right now. Okay? And so you don't need to please these people. You don't have to perform all these expectations for everybody else. You don't have to. Okay? So you're going to have to like put some things aside and say, okay, no. Okay, sorry guys, I had to go take care of my son real quick. Okay, so let's see. The next thing that's coming in for you as far as what you need to know. So because of the situation that you're in, it makes you feel like you don't have all the answers to the situation. You feel like a little lost of what to do to take care of this issue. And so you're just looking for the answers and you're looking through everything else. But what you're forgetting is to look within you. Sometimes we already know what we need to do in the situation. It's just we kind of put up walls to keep us from doing what we already know. Okay? Because we would either have to confront somebody, we would have to make some changes in certain areas that we don't want to make changes in. Something different has to be put forward, but some type of action has to take place. And that's why we don't want to go within, because we already have the answers. We're just ignoring it, because we know we would have to put in forward some kind of action in the situation. Okay? And so what's coming in for you for that one, for the tarot, is you got the Five of Wands. So yeah, like I said, if you already know the answers on how to deal with this situation, you know that whatever choice you make, whatever changes you make, it's going to cause friction. And it's going to cause issues, and it's going to cause a fight between you and one person or you and multiple people. It's just going to cause friction in a lot of areas, and that's not what you're wanting. And so that's why you're ignoring the answers that you already know. Okay? The next one is the Three of Pentacles. You know that if you answer, or if you take on these answers that you already know from within, what's going to come towards you is the Three of Pentacles. It's going to be something where you're going to gain respect. You're going to have people working with you. Outside of this situation, there's going to be other people coming in to work with you, acknowledging you, seeing what you've been doing, the changes you've been making. They're going to be looking at your work. So yeah, there's going to be something new coming in that's going to work out for you better on in the long run. But you also have to dealing with that friction of other people who don't want you to go in this direction, where you're going to get acknowledgement, where you're going to get other people to work with you and give you everything that you need to move forward and have something more stable. The other thing that's coming in is the Knight of Swords. So this is something that if you do decide to listen to the answers within you that you already know, you're not lost. You don't need to look in other places to find the answers. You already have them there. Just don't ignore it. Once you make those changes, who cares what those people have to say? If they get pissed the hell off, let them get pissed the hell off. Because what's going to come in is something that's quick and fast. There's going to be changes coming in. And they're going to be good ones. And it's something that's going to work out in your benefit. And it's going to come in quickly once you make the choice. Okay? All right. So what we got for your outcome is Clover. Release your guilt. So yeah. So this kind of coincides with this card. Once you find the answers, you're probably going to be a little bit not wanting to deal with everybody else being upset with the choices that you're making. Yeah, just dealing with, putting off your decisions and saying, hey, this is what we're going to do. Instead, and this is what I'm wanting, this is what I want to do for me. And once you do that, everything else is going to fall into place and go in quickly. But you know that once you do this, you do care about these people. These people that are causing all of this, you, in some shape or form, you care about them. Because if you didn't, you wouldn't feel the guilt that you're carrying on your shoulders. You know that everything that needs to change in your life, everything that you're wanting to do, and you putting yourself last and not giving yourself the self-love, it's becoming a burden, and it's just weighing too much on you. And you have to get to the place where you have to literally put yourself first, and you have to release all of this so you can get what is new. Okay, what is coming in for you, and what benefits you in the long run. And so the card that goes along with that is the Ten of Pentacles. So it might be a family situation, it might be a home situation, it might be your spouse, it might be something that is like family related, that you know that they depend on you in some kind of way, and you offer this Ten of Pentacles type of environment for them. You know you're going to feel guilty putting them in this position where, you know, you're going to have to do what's best for you. And maybe once you release this guilt, you're going to understand that it's going to probably bring a Ten of Pentacles to your family, bring a Ten of Pentacles to you if you're single. It's going to bring you brand new things, and it's going to work out for your benefit. Once you release that guilt, you're going to have the Two of Wands. You're going to have opportunities available for you. You're going to decide and make choices. Like I said, there's a choice that has to be made. You already know the answers, but you're just not making them because there's other people that have expectations for you. Once you make that choice that you need to make, things are going to come in. If you notice, she is holding on to that one staff. The other one is behind her. She chose that one in front of her because she knows that that's the one that best fits her. You're going to be making a choice. And if it's going to ruffle feathers, so be it. But it's going to give you exactly what you've been looking for and what you're needing. And then you're also going to get to the place where you're going to, you know, finally when you get to that place where you realize, okay, this is what I need, you're going to be in the Seven of Wands. You're going to be fighting all these. See, look at. Okay, take a look. See all these wands? She's fighting off all these people that you can't see down here on the bottom. You're going to be fighting this off. And this is what you don't want. But you know what? You're going to get to a place where you're going to balls up. You're going to become this strong person, male or female, whoever you are, doesn't matter. And you're going to go ahead and defend yourself. And you're going to say, you know what? This is not what I want. I understand that you guys depend on me. I understand that you expect for me to be this way. I understand that this is what you want, but this is not what I want. I'm going in a different direction. I don't care how you feel about it, and I'm going to fight you off, and I'm going to defend myself at the same time. Once you release this guilt, you're going to stand up for yourself, and you're going to move away from this situation that's holding you back. And look at, you have the Hanged One. When you give yourself a moment to step back and pause and look at the entirety of the situation and gain the answers that you already had within, you're going to be looking at things so differently, and you're going to take charge of whatever this situation is. You're going to take charge, and you're going to find what makes you happy, and you're going to move yourself forward. And look at, this is your last card. You got Strength. You're going to gain everything you need to take care of this entire situation and to gain strength within yourself. Okay? To always put yourself forward from here on out and to do what's best for you. And what's going to, what's going to propel you forward. But this main message is telling you to trust this new change that you're going to make, to trust, that whatever you decide to do, It's okay, earth signs. It's okay to do it. It's going to be something different, and it's going to take you out of where you were in the past, where you really weren't trusting anything coming in. If this is new opportunities, new jobs, new relationships, if there's like an old relationship that's right here that you felt like, had too much expectations on you and it was trying to make you into something that it wasn't, you're going to be making the decision that maybe this is not for you and you want something different, but you're not wanting to deal with the fight that's coming in with it, because you know that maybe this person might fight to keep you exactly where you're at, keep you here in this emotionalist, non-giving situation. They weren't giving to you as much as you were giving to them, putting you in a place where you couldn't trust the relationship or even trust your job, where you just didn't feel appreciated. Whatever you decide to do that's for your benefit is something that you can trust. Trust yourself, earth signs. Give it a chance, okay? So this is all I have for you guys. You guys take care of yourselves. Have a good one. Bye.